Authorities collected 2 green cell phones, 2 bottles of medication, and 1 bottle of over-the-counter Tylenol from the residence during the search warrant. Gene Hackman, the Hollywood legend known for his roles in The French Connection, Superman, and Unforgiven, passed away at 94 in his private Santa Fe estate. Initially deemed an ordinary death, police discovered anomalies at the scene, no signs of struggle or fatal wounds, yet the evidence did not align with a natural passing. Suspicion deepened when the FBI unexpectedly intervened, redirecting the investigation and seizing documents from Hackman's estate, which, according to an anonymous source, could be linked to secrets Hollywood wanted buried. However, the most shocking revelation was what happened after his death. GPS data showed Hackman's phone left the estate, and security footage captured an unmarked black truck arriving at the scene. Who had his phone, and what were they searching for? If it was a natural death, why did the FBI get involved? Had Hackman seen something he wasn't supposed to? In his final years, he lived a secluded life with his wife, Betsy Arakawa, far from Hollywood, following a quiet daily routine. Neighbors noticed subtle changes. He was seen outside less frequently, appeared weaker, and uncollected mail raised concerns. Days before his passing, Hackman and his wife remained unseen, yet no one suspected anything unusual. However, their deaths under mysterious circumstances prompted police involvement. Did Hackman foresee his fate, or was this merely the quiet end of a Hollywood legend? The investigation took a darker turn when it was discovered that Hackman's phone left the estate twice after his death, following the same route to a gas station in Laredo, over 100 miles from Santa Fe, before disappearing from tracking. The FBI's attention was drawn to an unmarked black truck spotted near Hackman's estate at specific times, captured by traffic cameras but lacking a visible license plate or recorded entry and exit data, despite the area's strict security. Cross-referencing surveillance systems yielded no matching registered vehicle, as if the truck didn't exist on paper, yet someone was clearly driving it in secrecy. Further anomalies surfaced when the FBI found Hackman's security system had been deliberately disabled for exactly 48 hours, from February 17th to 19th, then automatically reactivated without any signs of forced entry or foreign fingerprints on the control panel. During their search, investigators uncovered a titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max hidden beneath a sofa cushion, an unregistered device with no known owner. Data retrieval revealed 3 calls from an anonymous number in the 3 weeks leading up to Hackman's death, each delivering the same cryptic message: "Are you ready?" Most disturbingly, the phone was remotely wiped immediately after Hackman's death, erasing any traces of its sender or original owner. As the FBI probed deeper, they realized someone had returned to the estate after Hackman's death, not to mourn, but to search for something or ensure nothing was left behind. The real question remained: did they find what they were looking for? Or was the mystery far from over? A breakthrough came when investigators examined data from Hackman's pacemaker, a real-time heart rate monitoring device due to his history of heart disease. At exactly 7 p.m. on February 16th, his heart rate spiked abnormally, as if he were in a state of extreme panic, and remained at a dangerously high level for 4 hours before stopping at 2:43 a.m. on February 17th. This was inconsistent with a typical heart attack, where irregular rhythms precede critical failure. Instead, Hackman appeared to have endured prolonged, unrelenting terror. Yet, security footage showed no signs of intruders, struggle, or forced entry, just an eerie stillness. What had terrified him so intensely? The mystery deepened when it was discovered that Betsy Arakawa was not in the bedroom at the time of her death. She was found collapsed on the bathroom floor, separate from Hackman, her body positioned as if she had been crawling out. Meanwhile, Hackman lay in the living room, his face frozen in horror, as if he had witnessed something beyond human comprehension. These chilling details suggested that he had seen something that night, something unexplainable, something that killed him before anyone could intervene. Had Betsy seen it too, only to realize too late that she couldn't escape? Or had she been incapacitated before the true horror unfolded? The answer, perhaps, lay in her autopsy report, but what the FBI was about to discover would make everything far more terrifying. The FBI's discovery during Betsy Arakawa's autopsy only deepened the mystery surrounding her death. Initially suspected to have died from natural causes, forensic examination revealed traces of an unidentified sedative in her stomach, a drug not listed in her prescribed medications. Chemical analysis suggested it resembled compounds known to induce memory loss or impaired consciousness, often linked to abductions or neurological manipulation. Investigators found discrepancies in her medication bottles, with missing pills beyond what was expected, raising the question of whether Betsy had taken the drug voluntarily or had been forced. Her body was discovered in a position suggesting she had been crawling toward the door, yet there were no signs of struggle or defensive wounds. An unusual detail was the continuously running bathroom heater, which had raised the temperature to a level that caused an unnatural mummification effect, complicating the determination of her exact time of death. The case took another turn when the FBI shifted focus to Gene Hackman's study, where they uncovered an old safe hidden behind a bookshelf. Though the safe showed no signs of recent use, it contained aged documents, a personal journal, and a USB drive labeled Nightmare Files. Among the documents were names of film industry figures, politicians, and powerful business elites, some marked top secret, eyes only, suggesting highly sensitive information. Hackman's journal revealed a disturbing change in handwriting and repeated phrases like "they are watching me," indicating deep paranoia. The contents of the USB drive left seasoned agents in shock, yet the safe itself remained untouched after Hackman's death, raising further questions. Did someone know of its existence but fail to access it, or were they never interested in its contents? As the FBI continues its investigation, one thing remains clear: Hackman possessed something of great significance, and the full truth has yet to be uncovered.